Hello students, today I am going to do GCE O-Level Examination Mathematics 1000 Short Question Series. This is question paper 12. So we covered 11 papers. Now this is the 12th one. So this is also 1 hour paper and you get 25 questions, short questions. So this is similar to paper 1 part A in your O-Level exam. So answers you can write in the spaces given and each question worth 2 marks. So you can spend 2 minutes for each question and the remaining 10 minutes you can check your answers. So make sure that you do the paper first and watch my video to check your answers. So all 1000 questions are related to your O-Level syllabus. So make sure that you watch the whole 1000 question series and face the O-Level exam. So in this paper, first page, you get 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second page, 7 to 13. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and the third page you get questions 14 to 19, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and the last page you get questions 20 to 25, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. So let's start paper 12. Question number 1. 40% custom duty and 15% VAT had to be paid when a refrigerator worth 60,000 rupees was imported. What is the value of the refrigerator after paying all taxes? So what's the value? 60,000 rupees. If we consider 15% VAT, we have to add 100 to that, 115 over 100. Because if you buy for 100 with 15% tax, it becomes 150. Then again, custom duty 40%. So if it's 100, you have to pay 140. So 140 over 100. So with all these taxes, you can find the amount that you have to pay. So simplify. 2 zeros get cancelled out, 2 zeros here. So that means you have to multiply by 6, 115 and 140. So I'll multiply 6 with 140. So I get 115 times 6 times 0, 0, 6 times 4, 24, 2 remaining. 6 times 1, 6, plus 2, 8. So 840 and 115 multiplication. 840. 2 zeros and multiply by 8. 40. 4 remaining. 8 times 1, 8 plus 4, 12. 1 remaining. 8 times 1, 8 plus 1, 9. Now multiply by 40. Put 0 and multiply by 4. 4 times 5, 20. 2 remaining. 4 times 1, 4. 4 times 1, 4 plus 2, 6. And 4 times 1, 4. So when you add it, you get 96,600 rupees. So that's the value needs to pay after VAT and custom duty with all taxes. 96,600. The actual value is 60,000. So 2 marks for that. 1 mark for the answer and 1 mark for the method. Question number 2. Find the annual income from dividends when 3,000 shares bought at 20 rupees and annual dividends of 8 rupees per share pays from a company. So they are just asking what is the annual income from dividends. So dividend value per share is 8 rupees. How many shares? 3000. So annual income from dividends (3,000) multiplied by 8. You don't need this value. So just you can multiply by this. 8 times 3, 24. So 24,000 rupees. 2 marks for that. Question number 3. Find the value of 2 LG5 plus LG4 minus 1. Here when there's a number in front, you can't use laws of logarithm. So you have to take 2 inside. So as a power, LG5 squared plus LG4 minus 1. Now you can use laws of logarithms. Addition becomes multiplication. 5 squared is 25 times 4 minus 1. So what is that? LG100. What's LG100? LG means log 10 base 100. 100 means 10 squared. So this becomes 2. 2 log 10 base 10, or this one becomes 1. So you get 2 there. So 2 minus 1, answer is 1. 2 marks. 1 mark for the accuracy and 1 mark for the method. Question number 4. Make L as the subject of the formula. T equals 2 pi over L over G. So L is inside the square root. So first we can divide by 2 pi. Then you get L over G. Now you need to square it to get L. So T over 2 pi, square it. That becomes L over G. So what is L? You multiply by G. L becomes G times square of this. So 2 squared is 4, pi squared is pi squared. So G into T squared over 4 pi squared, or you can write GT squared over 4 pi squared. That's the L value. So 2 marks for that. Question number 5. According to the information given in the figure, find the value of BAD. BAD. This angle you have to find. So you can easily find now. Can you see these two lengths are equal? This is 120 means this is 180 minus 120, that's 60. If this is 60, this is also 60. Isosceles triangle. If this is 60, this becomes 120. 180 minus 60. Then what about these two? Put A and A. You can write 180 minus 120 divided by 2 is A. This is also isosceles triangle. So 180 minus 120 is 60. Divided by 2, that's 30 degrees. So this is 30. What about this one? 60, 60. Already 120. This becomes again 60. So ACD is an equilateral triangle. Now what is BAD angle? BAD angle is 30 and 60 together. So 90 degrees. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 6. Show that arc length of the bigger semicircle is 3 times of arc length of smaller semicircles. in the lesson, I explained if this is 3, you get same as 3 times. If it's 2 semicircles, this is equal to 2 times of the smaller ones. If it's 4, 4 times. So it's easy to show. If this is A, this is A. All these radii are same length, A. Then what's the radius of the bigger semicircle? 3A. A, 3 times 3A. So we'll find out the arc length. Arc length of bigger one over arc length of smaller one. That should be equal to 3. So we'll use the arc length of bigger, 2 pi r. 2 times pi times r. R becomes 3a. Smaller one. What's the radius of the smaller one? A. 2 pi a. Now when you divide, 2 get cancelled out, pi also get cancelled out. A get cancelled out, you get 3. So that means this is 3 times. So bigger arc length is 3 times the smaller one. So bigger arc length is 3 times the smaller arc length. So 2 marks for that. Question number 7. Write down the inequality satisfied by the number line using x. Here this is shaded. And -2 is not shaded. So how you write? You write down the 2 values and x is in between. This is smaller, so you write this way and not equal to -2, but this is equal to 3. So x is in between -2 and 3, but 3 is included. So you get 2 marks writing both the values correctly with the sign. Question number 8, Venn diagram. This Venn diagram shows information about 40 students in a class. How many girls who do not study music in this class? Girls. Girls means outside the boys' circle. And do not study music means outside this circle as well. So that's 7. So again, boys' circle is this. Outside boys' circle is girls. This one, 15, is studying. Girls who study music. Girls who do not study music is outside that circle as well. That's 7. So identifying correctly, you get 2 marks with the correct answer. Question number 9. Factors of the algebraic expression 2x squared plus 13x plus 15. How you find the factors? You multiply these two. So you get 30x squared. That's positive. Positive means you are finding the addition of the 2 factors. Middle term is plus means both the factors are plus. So what are the factors that when you add it you get 13? 10 and 3. So 10x and 3x. So you are splitting the middle term 13x to 10x and 3x. Then when you take the first 2, you can take 2x out, x plus 5. Then when you take 3 out, that's x plus 5 again. X plus 5 is common, take it out. And the remaining part, 2x plus 3, you write as the other factor. So these are the 2 factors. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 10, simplify. algebraic fractions. You get 2x here multiplied by 4xy over x minus 2. So we'll try to factorize the numerator. 3a is common, take it out, x minus 2. So what you get here, x minus 2 and x minus 2 common. You can cancel out. 1x cancel out with this. 2 get cancel out this 4, you get 2. So that's all. So you can multiply. You get 3 and 2, 6, a and then y. So 6a y. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 11. Find the value of sine theta if tan theta equals 7 over 24. What is tan theta means? Opposite over adjacent. So katoa. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan is opposite over adjacent. So this is opposite. If this is theta, this is 7 and this is 24. So you can find out the hypotenuse. Use Pythagoras theorem. AB squared is equal to 7 squared plus 24 squared. So 49 plus, what's 24 times 24? So you can multiply and get the answer. So you get 576. Then add it. 9 plus 6, 15. 1 remaining. 8 plus 4, 12. And here 625. So that's 25 times 25. So 25 squared is AB squared. So AB becomes 25. So AB is 25. So what is sine theta value? Sine theta you can write, opposite is 7, hypotenuse now this is 25. So 7 over 25. So you get 2 marks, 1 mark for this answer and 1 mark for the method. Question number 12, simplify. According to Bodmer's, brackets first. So first we'll write 2, 1 over 4, divide by 3 over 4. So first bracket, so you can write as improper fraction, 4 times 1, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 over 4. Divide by 3 over 4. Now take the common denominator 4, you get 8, 4 times 2, 8 minus 5. Division you can write as the multiplication of the reciprocal. So numerator goes there, denominator goes to the numerator. So here 3 comes here. 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 over 4 times 4 over 3. You get 1. 1 as the answer. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 13. 1 to n addition is 210. You are asked to find n. 1 plus 2 plus 3. So what's the sequence progression here? That's arithmetic progression. So sum of n numbers. Sum of n numbers is n over 2. First one is 1, last one is n. You can use that formula. So that's equal to 210. So you can cross multiply and find out n. You get a quadratic equation now. Multiply by 2. Open brackets. N plus n squared is 2 times this. You get 420. Take all terms to one side. you get minus 420 is equal to 0. What are the factors of 420? Minus 420, n squared. This one, not x, n squared. What are the factors? So the difference is 1 because minus means difference. So what are the numbers? 21 and 20. But the middle term is plus, means the bigger one is positive and the smaller one is negative. If you can't figure it out at once, you can factorize and see. 2 times this, 2 times again 105. You can divide by 3. So you can't divide by 3 now. Divide by 5. 7, 7, 1. Now we can see 5 times 3. 5 times 2, 10. 10 times 2. So here this becomes 20. 3 and 7, 21. So you can multiply and see the difference should be equal to 1. Now you can split the middle term. 21n and minus 20n. Then take first 2 separately, that's n plus 21. 20, you can take it out, n plus 21. So n plus 21 and n minus 20. The product is equal to 0. That means n can be either, this is n plus 21 0 or n minus 20 is 0. So n can be either minus 21 or plus 20. N is a term number. You cannot get a negative answer. So n equals 20. So this is the answer. So you get 2 marks, 1 mark here and 1 mark for the method. Now you don't need to show all the workings in paper 1 part A because you get only 2 marks. So how you write down the factors at once here? N squared plus 1n minus 420 there. So after you get minus 21 and plus 20, you can straight away write down the factors are minus 21 and 20. N squared is n and n. You can write down the factors horizontally. N minus 21. Here to get plus, this should be plus and this is minus. This is plus and this is minus. So n plus 21 and n minus 20. So without writing these steps, you can straight away write down the factors because they are not giving marks for these steps because within 2 minutes you have to complete the answer. Question number 14. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. O is the center of the circle. Find the value of ABE. That means x. So what can you say about this one? This angle. That's double of this. This is angle subtended at the center. 70 times 2, 140. Then what's the other one? Now if this one is 360 minus 140, this becomes half of that. So this is angle subtended at the center and this is the angle subtended on the circumference. So 220 is this. Divide by 2, 110. So this angle is 110. So what is x? ABE angle. ABE angle is x is equal to 180 minus 110. So you get 70 degrees. So 2 marks for the accuracy and the method mark. Question number 15. An observer at B sees the top of the pole PQ, which is point P with an angle of elevation 30 degrees. So this one. If sine 30 is half, find the height of the pole. Height of the pole is PQ. If we can find out this length first, and you can add 7 to that, because this is 7 means this is also 7 meters. So what is PR? PR relates to sine 30. So sine 30 in that triangle BPR, PR over 20. So CATOA, you already know that. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So what is sine 30? They are given half. So substitute half. So by cross multiplying, you can find out PR. 20 divided by 2, that's 10. 10 meters is PR. Then what's the height of the pole? Height PQ is equal to 10 plus 7. 17 meters. So 2 marks for that. Question number 16. Make F as the subject of the formula. So you already know in science, Celsius conversion to Fahrenheit. Can you remember how you get this formula? So think about the thermometer with Celsius, 0 to 100, highest temperature. Then Fahrenheit, 32 to 212. So what's the difference? 100. So if you take any temperature as C, here related temperature is F. So what's the relationship? You can find out the ratio. C minus 0 over 100 minus 0 is same as F minus 32 over 212 minus 32. So that's the ratio. So C equals, this is 100, and here F minus 32, what's this value? 0, that's 180. So 0, 0 get cancelled out, divide by 2, 5 and 9. So see, 9 is there, 5 times F minus 32. So you can create your own thermometer. If it's my thermometer is X degree, X whatever the angle in degrees. So if my one is 80 to 0 or something, you can find out any X value by taking the ratio X minus 0 over 80 minus 0. So whatever the ratio you are getting, so you can equate. So you can try out that. That one you are doing in science. Now we'll do maths part. Make F as the subject of the formula. So C is given 5F minus 32 over 9. So you need to make F. So first multiply by 9. 9C is equal to 5F minus 32. Then you can divide both sides by 5. 9C over 5 is equal to F minus 32. So what is F? 9C over 5 plus 32. So that's the formula for F. If you want to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit, you can use this formula. So 2 marks for that. Question number 17. The midpoint of the chord AB is P and the center of the circle is O. What is the locus of the point P when A and B moves on the circumference of the circle? So that means A and B moves around this. So P also moves around that. So what is the locus you will get? So you will get a circle with radius 5 around that. So radius around 5. So you can show this with a circle. I can move the circle like this and then just increase it. So you get the circle with radius 5. So this is the locus of the point P. So I can mark P. These are P points. So what's the locus? A circle with radius 5 centimeter and the center O is the locus of P. Two marks. So 1 mark here and 1 mark for writing it down. So you have to mention radius and the center. So O is the center and 5 centimeter is the radius. Question number 18. O is the center of the circle. Find the value of angle X. So this angle is given X. O is the center on AC. So what can you say about OA and OB? These two lengths are equal. Those are radii. Both are equal. So if this is 25, this is 25. Then what can you say about AD arc and this angle and this angle? Same segment angles are equal. So you can write this is 55 means this whole thing is 55 degrees. So easily you can find out X. So what is X? X is equal to 55 minus 25. That's equal to 30 degrees. So this angle and this angle same segment angle. So 55. So this is 25 and this is 25 isosceles triangle. So X is 55 minus 30. So you get 2 marks there. Question number 19. So you have given multiplication of two matrices is equal to that one. Find the values of A and B. So this is 2 by 2 and this is also 2 by 2. So you get the answer also 2 by 2. So we'll multiply these two matrices. What is this one? This is an identity matrix. You can easily write down the answer. So A should be 3 and B should be 5. Why? When you multiply the same matrix with the identity matrix, you get the same matrix. But we'll show that. First row with first column. 3 times 1, 5 times 0. That's 3. 3 times 0, 5 times 1. That's 5. 4 times 1 and 7 times 0. 4. 4 times 0 and 7 times 1. That's 7. So this is equal to AB 4, 7. So what's A? Comparing elements. A is 3, B equals 5. So without multiplication also, we know that any matrix multiplied with the identity matrix, you get the same matrix. So 2 marks. Question number 20. Table shows the mathematics marks obtained for test of 30 students. Write down the model class, one which has the highest frequency. So all the lengths are equal. So just look at the frequency. So 10. So 40 to 60 is the model class, one which has the highest frequency. Write down the median class. So what's the total? 30 students. So what you do? 31. Add 1 and divide by 2. Or, so that means you have to take 30 divided by 2 and take the next one, or 31 divided by 2. Add 1, divide by 2. What you get? 15 and a half. So 15th value. So how you find out the 15th value and 16th value? And take the average. 3 plus 4, 12. So after 12 up to 22, it's here. So up to 12 only. 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, up to 22. You get 40 to 60. So 15 and a half is also inside 40 to 60. So the median class is also 40 to 60. 1 mark for this and 1 mark for the median class. Question number 21. A and B are two independent events. PA equals 2/3, PB is 3/4. Find the intersection. So if the two events are independent, A intersection B is multiplication of the two probabilities. So PA is 2/3, PB is 3/4. 3 and 3, 2 times 1, 2 times 2. So you get half. So that's the intersection. So you get 2 marks for this. Question number 22. Find the value of A. Now these two lines are parallel, means these two, the smaller one to the bigger one, are equiangular triangles, because this is common. This angle is equal to this angle. This angle is equal to this angle. Corresponding angles are equal. So equiangular, so similar triangles, that means ratio you can take. So we need A. So smaller to bigger one. Smaller to bigger one. So we can say A to A plus 2, bigger one, is equal to. Or you can do other way around, without taking bigger one, smaller to smaller here, then smaller to smaller. You can find A over 2 is same as 9 over 4. What's A? Multiply by 2. So 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 9 divided by 2, 4.5 centimeters. Then you are asked to find out the ratio. What's the ratio? X to Y. Smaller to bigger. So smaller to bigger is equal to, we'll take this one, smaller to bigger one. So 9 plus 4, 13. So X to Y means X over Y. So the ratio X to Y is 9 to 13. So you get 2 marks. 1 mark for finding A, 1 mark for the ratio. Question number 23. Circumference of a right circular cylinder is 4 pi centimeters and height is 10 over pi. So circumference, this whole thing is 4 pi. Find the curved surface area of the cylinder. So first you need to find out. Here, when you cut it, what happens here? You get the rectangle. So the circumference becomes the length of the rectangle and height is this. So they are asking area. They are asking surface area of the curved surface area of the cylinder means area of the rectangle, this part. So you get curved surface area 10 over pi into 4 pi. Pi get cancelled out, you get 40 square centimeters. 2 marks for that. Identifying. That's same as this one. Otherwise, you will find R and then 2 pi RH. You don't need that now because circumference becomes one side of a rectangle. Question number 24. Sketch the locus of points P equidistant to 3 points A, B, C. So first find equidistance to A and B. So what you do? You take the perpendicular bisector of these two. So you take the compass and draw an arc here. So you take the compass, draw an arc here, and do the same thing and draw the perpendicular bisector to A and B. So here we say this is the perpendicular bisector to A and B. So here this line, so this is 90 degrees. So assume that this is 90 degrees. It's the perpendicular bisector. Now we'll take another 2 points, these two, and you need to draw the perpendicular bisector for that. So perpendicular bisector will say this is the perpendicular bisector of these two. This is just a sketch. So these two lengths are equal, these two lengths are equal. So the intersecting point of the two perpendicular bisectors is the equidistant point to all three A, B, C, because you get a circle around this and this is the center. So what you can say, P is the locus of the point P equidistant to 3 points. So perpendicular bisectors, you draw two perpendicular bisectors and find the intersecting point. So you get 2 marks. Marking the P point and drawing the perpendicular bisectors. So when you actually draw the circle with center P, you get a circumcircle. So center is P. So this is not a perfect circle, but you will get all these are radii. So all the thread lengths are equal and this is the center of the circle. So 2 marks for that. Question number 25. A semicircle and a sector is removed from a rectangular shaped metal plate with length 20 centimeters and width 14 centimeters. Find the remaining area of the plate. So how you find out? This is 14 means radius 7. This is also radius 7 with a, this is quarter of a circle and this is a semicircle. So semicircle and the quarter all together you get 3/4 of a circle, something like this. So altogether, that's 3/4 of a circle. So first find the area of the rectangle minus area of the unshaded part. So what's the area of the remaining? Find the remaining area of the plate. That means shaded part. Area becomes area of the rectangle 20 times 14 minus 3/4 of the area of the circle. 3/4 pi, that's 22/7. R is 7, so 7 squared. 7 get cancelled out. 2 with this one 11. So 0, 8, 2. 280 minus 7 times 3, 21. 21 times 11, 231. That's divided by 2. So 280 minus, you get 1, 1. For 11, that's 5. For 10, that's 5. Now subtract, you get 0.5. 10 here, 1 remaining, 2 plus 6, 8 and 1. So 164.5 square centimeters is the area of the remaining part. So we'll give marks for this, 2 marks for finding the area. So this is the last question in paper 12. So we did 25 questions, all questions 50 marks. So make sure that you do the paper first and check my answers.